Welcome beautiful people, it's your girl Miss Sharif back again with another video. If you are new here, please go ahead and subscribe down below and join this family. In today's video I'll be showing you how I achieved this look, and if you are interested, keep on watching. So jumping right into the video, guys, you're gonna need a crochet needle. The company sent me one of their own, some hair ties to keep your hair from tangling with each other, and your rat tail comb for precise parting. The hair I'll be using today is from Toyotress. They sent me this hair and it is the 10-inch butterfly locks in the color 1B. I'll be adding all the information and links below in regards to this hair and how you can contact them so that you can get your own. So with any of your protective styles, you want to make sure your hair is washed from the night before or the day off in order to promote growth and for your style to last a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Because if your hair was not washed before, you're going to want to pull it out quicker, right? So I'm starting off my hair with freshly washed and stretched hair. So y'all know my whole dilemma with parting, but look here, this did come out good. Like, I actually parted this one good. So I'm actually proud of myself with how the parts came out in this style. So obviously, you know, whenever I'm gonna do a new style, I try to watch reviews first to see how it's done to get the best, pattern and best braiding pattern to achieve the best look as possible. So I got this braiding method from Beauty Can Braid. You can find her on YouTube and also Instagram. So this was a method I followed by her step by step to get and achieve this look. However, though, I did do a little crisscross method when connecting the front braids to the back braids, which was not a part of her braiding method. It was just something I did. So the braiding pattern is called an illusion braid pattern, one of them there. And what you do is you kind of basically part your hair in a box braid, and you're gonna braid it like all the way down, not all the way to the ends. You're gonna either twist the ends or you leave the ends out. Now you don't want to plait the ends because then you're gonna get knots. Okay, so then what you do is then join it with the other box that you have going on there, and then you just plait it in, one under the next over the other, and you continue. The easiest way I found to get them to join flat enough was to do it like I was braiding. So I'm going to show it one more time, but in a slower way. And you basically just continue and combine each box braid to each other until you're finished with the front part of your hair. Now everybody have different ways of doing their hair, what makes them feel comfortable. Some people try to get the basic down and then make the style their own, and basically that's what I did. So if this style works for you, you're welcome. The front section of the hair took me about 45 minutes to an hour to complete. I know it wasn't as long because I was watching a movie at the time, so it's about 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm just showing you here how I did the crisscross method that I mentioned before. It kind of made the hair a little bit flatter for me because the middle part of my hair is very thick. So I thought to myself, hey, let me just kind of crisscross it so it kind of lays a little bit flatter. So that's what I'm doing now. So as you see, I just took one of the braiding patterns from the front and kind of cross it over to the other one and braid it all the way back. And then I continue with the other one and then go all the way down, and when I'm about halfway, I pick up the other braid and add it in so that the back is left flat. So then I braid it down and I continue this method all the way through my head until it is all finished. The braiding style in the back of your hair doesn't have to be perfect, or it doesn't have to be neat. You just want to have a foundation for your crochet braids or crochet locks to go on, and you want it to be as flat as possible. So however you achieve this in the back is fine, as long as it's not bumpy or anything like that. People with thicker hair than mine can also achieve this look with this method, with this braiding method, by doing the same thing. However, they probably have to do the braids a little bit smaller to avoid it from being bumpy. But after I finished and everything, it was nice. Like, I really liked how flat it was and how it looked. After you're finished with your braids, you want to go ahead and crochet the end of your hair under your braid so that it's not exposed or not showing once you're finished with your crocheting of the butterfly locks. So in each pack there is 10, I think, and this one. Yeah, 10. And it is soft, like Toyotress. Like, you did the thing. It is soft, like it's really, really, really soft. What I love about the locks is that the loop is very, like, it's expandable, it's not small, so you know you're not gonna have that much issue when you're crocheting the hair on your actual braids, because that's usually what I see people have issues with all the tutorials that I've watched. Usually what I see people complain about and the issues that they've had is that the loop is too small. So this one is definitely big enough. My thumb can fit in it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and show you how I crocheted onto the braids, and then I'm just gonna finish it off camera, and then I'm gonna show you the finished results. So I did 2 off camera to make sure I knew what I was doing. So this is after 2 tries. So what you want to do, you want to push the crochet needle in a downward motion and then pull through the butterfly lock. Now you don't want to pull the butterfly lock all the way through, you just want to pull it halfway where the loop is through your braid, and then you're going to take the end and you're going to push it through the loop, and then you're going to pull it out. You want to use your hand and pull through the loop, because if you use the crochet needle, it can cause the hair to unravel, and you don't want all that work that was done for you previously to just go in vain. The reason why you want to crochet your hair in a downward motion is to prevent it having a bump when you put your hair in an updo. When you do it downwards like this and you put your hair up in the updo, it lays flatter and the bump is not as visible. So starting in the back of my hair, I went ahead and did some off camera, and then I'm just showing you how you can get the back part to be crocheted. So it's the same process. You push the crochet through, you put the lock on the hair, you pull it out, then you open the loop with your thumb or your fingers and you push it through, and then you pull it through, and then you tighten it on your braids. You don't want to do it in a crossword motion. You want to make sure that when you push the crochet through your hair, it's slanted or downwards. That way that the hair falls downwards rather than left or right. The hair itself in person was very, very soft, and it had a natural luster to it, so I did not have to add any like sheen or anything to it. But guys, let me tell you, the hair was nice and it was soft. So after I finished the hair and everything, I went ahead and kind of tested out to make sure it was staying in one place, and my hair was so tender at this point, but you know me already, me have for sure know what go on. So basically this is what I was talking about with the flipping method when doing your hair downwards rather than, you know, across. There were some spots that needed some more locks, which I went ahead and added afterwards. Talking about that, in each pack of the locks, you guys know it was 10 pieces, and I received 8 packages of 10 pieces, which were individually wrapped but at the same time very uniform. And after I finished my hair, this is how I looked the next day. So the next day I went ahead and kind of, you know, doll up myself and make myself look a little bit cute, and then show you guys some different styles you can try with this hair. So as I said before, I kind of went ahead and added some more locks in some areas that were missing. In total, I used about 70 pieces. I used 7 packages. Now, it is very light. It is not heavy or anything like that. And it took me a total of an hour to crochet the hair on my head. So in all, the whole style took about 2.5 hours in general. I honestly wish I went longer with the hair, like a 12 or 14 inch, and added some colors, but because this was my first time trying this style, I wanted to stick to the basics and just kind of see how I like it first. So guys, as mentioned before, this hair was sent to me by Toyotress. You can find them on Instagram at Toyotress_hair. You can also find Toyotress on Amazon. I'll be linking their description in the description box below. And they do have options where you can purchase just 1 pack of the hair. That would be 1 pack of whatever length you want of 10, or you can order the package bundle that comes with 8 packages, which is the package that I receive, at whatever length you want, with each packages having 10 of the locks in them. Thank you guys so much for watching once again and supporting this channel. If you haven't subscribed by now, what are you waiting on? Please subscribe and join this family. And until my next video, guys, God bless. Big up yourself.